They used to come here.
Who?
Every year.
Memories?
What?
Hard work. Memories. Hey, want a Coke?
No.
The wonders of modern science.
I told you what that rubbish does to your liver.
Is that Benjamin?
Yes.
He was a good friend. He was very fond of you.
All right, there's no need to rub it in.
He thought you were a great guy.
You didn't come in last night.
So?
I was wondering.
I was checking out the fences.
I don't know why you bother.
I couldn't sleep.
It makes me nervous, you prowling about like a cat.
There's something out there.
People?
People.
They never come here.
Well, they've come, and I don't like it.
Hey.
You feel as if they're still here.
Who?
All the people.
What people? Just a beach shack.
They're so real.
Come on, it's full of sand and junk.
You feel they're still here. All around.
There's nobody here but us. Just us. And a whole lot of shit. Listen, Kim, this is just meant to be a simple holiday. I don't want it turning into something else.
Go away!
I told you. What are you doing? Monkeys can flex. What is it for?
It's for Benjamin.
Benjamin?
The breeding. I'm measuring. You wouldn't understand.
Well, what's there to understand? It's just monkeys fucking.
It helps Benjamin remember.
Monkeys don't remember.
They don't remember what?
They just do it. And they don't let it haunt them.
They just do it.
And
And they don't let it haunt them. I'll burn the monkey flicks. I'll dump them right in the incinerator. You're here to help people, not to make monkeys unhappy about fucking. Bev. Bev. Beverly. Open the door. Open the door. Beverly has gone too damn far. Bev! Bev! Beverly, open the door!
You know how it is.
Sitting there with that crap all over your face, looking like
I've got to have my relaxation. You know the pressures.
Oh, Jesus. You forget, and then you...
Other men like gardening, stamp collecting.
Bev, when's it all gonna end?
I like remembering.
You let it go too far.
Do you feel like getting back to work?
What time?
The usual?
The usual.
Do you really think you'll pass your exams?
Of course I do. I don't really care.
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't want to do anything, really.
You're just scared.
I'm not scared, just, you know.
For what?
Well, sitting here with the beach and everything. The things I used to do here when I was a kid. It all seems so open somehow. The yacht, the water. Looking at all this, I just feel like I could be anything I want to be. But when you come to think of it, it doesn't really matter.
Beat you in.
What you doing, Kim?
Hold on, I've got a surprise.
Kim?
Oh, how you been keeping?
What?
There used to be this old movie actress. Oh. How you been keeping?
Come here.
Hold it.
Oh, these garden parties are so boring. Oh, I do hope you don't like her expose me to any of those dreadful magazines. Though I will make an exception for Vogue.
Turn your head.
Who were these people?
Nobody's.
But this dress.
Oh, listen, Kim. This dress was worn by perfectly ordinary women to dull, boring parties. A whole generation of nobodies in the same old dress.
Then take your partner for the nobody waltz. Da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da.
Bastard.
I'm going after him. You wait here, right?
You're late.
Yeah?
Well, where have you been?
There could be trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Those people. Those freaks I told you about.
People.
There could be violence.
Violence. That's your worry. Well, let's not waste any more time. Violence. It's wishful thinking on your part. I have nothing to do with aggression, violence, anything like that. I remember when I was at school.
Oh, cut it, will ya?
Shall we commence?
I told you to...
I couldn't stay there. Steve.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Where are you going?
Where do you think?
You want to start with Brazil?
It's out of focus.
What are you talking about? It is as sharp as a razor. Yes, sirree. It is razor sharp.
Oh, get on with it.
Rio, 1956. Shh, quiet. On the floor. Take one. Action.
I was 29 when...
36. Cut.
What?
You were 36 years old.
I was 29. I was born...
Hell, what does it matter anyway?
You...
Rolling.
I was 29, or something like that, when I first flew into Rio Harbor. We had the seaplanes then. I had just chased a woman halfway around the world, and I was very proud of myself.
You went to the conference.
Will you?
There was no woman. Your paper. Conference. Remember?
Paper? Yes, my first international address. The Impact.
And then you met Rachel.
She was at the Mardi Gras in her monster mask. They would start the fireworks as soon as the sun...
Oh, shit! Man, you can't even remember your own dialogue.
I'm not sure about the lights.
I checked it down, too much flare.
No, we can't have enough. The heat. I got sunstroke. Do you remember that? Sunstroke.
Rio, take two. Action.
Brazil, the most extensive country in South America. Discovered in 1500 by Pedro Abrar y Cajal, Portuguese navigator. In over 4.5 centuries of civilization, no music. There is no music.
Oh, you would know a good tune if you had a jack plug up your ass.
How many times have I told you I make the decisions?
That is very white of you. We'll shoot the scene again.
No, I don't feel like it. What's next?
Don't you get sick of this bullshit?
What are you talking about?
It seems we go over and over.
If you've got any complaints...
Oh, who am I to complain, baby? You tell me to shoot and I shoot, but we go over and over and
Commence.
Commence. Jesus, we'll commence. Take 3. Action.
The young man with the beating heart moves through the close, tropical night. Flashing neon outside the Copacabana. Lurid posters. Raquel o milagro da danza rapace. I, being this fabled, reckless young man, note with some interest the fingerprints on these pagan images of my Rachel. The streaming crowds inside. The podgy fingers of sugar daddies stroking the sweaty thighs of escort women seated at a satin bar. Grinding music, brittle laughter, round fat faces, cigars, women roped in pearls. suddenly, the drums roll, the spotlights blaze, and there she is. There she is. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. Cut! Where is she? You know Rachel is supposed to come in on the cue.
You were still going on.
I'm worried about you. I should have known it's your background.
Look, I don't need all of this.
Look at the stains on your coat, for God's sake.
I've got my track record.
I should have hired a real technician, an Englishman or a German, someone precise.
Look, I don't have to justify myself to you. And if you want Rachel here, you'd better hire an actress.
An actress? Your mind is stuffed full of whores.
Imagination, baby, that's all I got. And that's all you've got.
I'm a married man.
Correction, you were a married man.
Shut your... amateur. We're wasting time. Rachel comes in.
Rachel does not come in, man. How can she? You asked me to make a movie if you're married, so I make a movie. What you do with it, Christ knows, it's your business. It is strange, but I can do it. I can do my job. But I can't work with your stinking spook.
All right. Nerves on edge. Let's do another take. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just thought...
That's not your job. Thinking.
Sin City, take 4. Action.
Spangled nights in the flesh pots of Rio. A young man wanders through the streets with money in his pockets for the shows. Whores puffing cigarettes between their thighs, that kind of thing. Have you gone mad?
We'll pack it in.
My memories! Rio! Rio! Rio.
Steve, I can't jump.
Well, you take the path. I'll meet you.
Rachel.
Over here, Kim. Kim!
Oh, there's lots to see here. Lots of work. That's the Parthenon. Ever been to Athens? It's the cradle of civilization. Come on now, there are some more wonders through here. A cheap world tour, you lucky bitch. Towel's over there.
Listen, mister. You've made a mistake. You think I'm somebody else. That name you said.
Forget that.
Then let me go. I won't cause you any trouble. I'll forget the whole thing.
You'll forget the whole thing.
You know, you're just like my father. He gets mixed up and confused.
I'm not like your father.
I know. But I've got a friend along the beach.
Congratulations, honey. You got a friend, you got a father. What else have you got? Hey! No noise. Screaming and all that. I don't mind. But I've also got a friend. And he's very sensitive. And we don't want to upset him.
What's wrong with you?
You finished with Ben?
You could say that.
Poor bastard.
Sentiment does not become you.
You need a new guinea pig.
Yes. Any volunteers?
Kim?
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Brought you some breakfast.
I'm not hungry.
You gotta eat. Do you want a shower?
No.
A lot of work went into that model. A lot of work. nice, relaxing sleep will do you a world of good.
You can't do that.
Where would you like it?
What's happening?
You'd never understand.
Well, people like you always want something.
Sorry to disappoint you. We're not after your money, your body. Well, if you were really offering, I wouldn't mind.
With you?
I thought not.
Sure. You just like watching. What does it do for you?
I do a lot of watching.
Wouldn't you like the real thing?
Oh, Jesus, look. This has nothing to do with your body. What we're doing around here, you just don't matter.
Oh!
Nothing to it. Come on, you're late.
What?
You're late.
Late?
You're constitutional.
But I've been working all night.
Come on, no excuses.
Oh, come on, hurry up.
Oh, slow down a bit. My poor old tubes.
Slow down. You should do this more often. It's good for you.
That's just a fallacy. There are more colonies on beaches than...
Keep it up. Regular, baby. That's the secret.
I do wish you wouldn't call me baby. That's quite far enough.
Here, baby.
That the tourists?
They'll be gone tomorrow.
How do you know?
I had a word with them.
You didn't.
No. I told them about Cyclone. Cyclone Rachel.
What were you doing
When?
this morning? Boiling eggs. You don't eat eggs.
So?
I heard some noises.
It's a long story.
It always is. But don't worry, you don't have to tell me. It's your basement. You can do what you like.
I only
I
wanted...
don't want to know all the sordid details.
Hell.
All your kinky little toys.
It's a surprise, Beverly. It's for your birthday. When you get to be 750. Like Noah. Oh, hold it. I got a surprise.
Where did you get that? Where did you get it?
Get it? I spent the whole week making it. It's just like the one at the beach. Remember?
Remember, I wrecked my teeth on those things.
You've changed a lot.
You've changed. I've always been exactly the same.
In your own little world. As soon as Rachel came, time meant nothing.
Time?
Yeah, time. How many years has it been?
Since when?
Since you came to lecture us at college.
I wasn't even supposed to be there. I got a little merry, turned up at the wrong university. And they still paid my fee.
I remember the bits and the pieces, cameras, papers, all the little bits and pieces that add up, cocktail parties, Rachel standing in the middle. Oh, I kept my eye on her. For you. Remember the old guy without any teeth who sold Rachel Hershey bars at Coney Island?
Rot you inside, those things, absolute poison.
If you say so. Surfers Paradise, 1963.
Wait a moment. Surfers Paradise. She was
dancing at the Hilton.
That's right. I chased her. I followed her.
Oh, don't be stupid. You were visiting your mother. You saw an ad for the cabaret.
And then...
The wedding. 2 years after. You had to put the pressure on because you weren't getting any younger.
Nothing to do with it. That had nothing to do with it.
If you say so. Surfers Paradise, 1963. Take one. Action.
Lunch?
Nope.
You never eat.
I'll live to be 100. Low metabolism.
Superstition. I don't know why I read this rubbish. Ancient history. Feel like a day in town?
Nope.
I need something to help me sleep. Relaxatabs, something like that.
Most expensive goddamn laboratory in the whole world, and you need pills from a run-down drugstore.
I need them, Bob.
Oh, telex a chopper and have them bring them in.
That takes time. Too much time all that way. The whole experiment could go down the drain just because you're too lazy
Listen, there's somebody out there.
I thought you said they were leaving today.
You never know.
Spare me the homespun philosophy.
Well, what if those people...
What people?
I just told you.
The pills!
things they get up to.
Tragedy. Bit of a hurry, are you?
Sorta.
All right, hang on to your horses.
What happened then?
Then he tore a dress.
He never did.
Oh,
Not the one with the spots.
Yeah, the one with the spots.
No.
And she has to pay for it.
What happened then?
Well, I told John I'd be meeting you in front of the post office.
Your engagement's off then?
If you wanted to be. Rory.
Yeah.
Who gave you the lighter?
Mrs. Banks.
The teacher's wife.
Yeah, well, she gets kind of lonely all the time.
It says Supernova.
Yeah, well, that's me.
I knew you'd come back.
I haven't been anywhere yet, darling. The plane leaves in an hour.
What plane?
Now, don't be difficult.
You shouldn't be traveling.
I don't like the idea of traveling alone, but what can I do?
Alone? You are never alone.
I am always lonely.
Rachel, with your condition, you shouldn't...
What condition?
I know you hate me to remind you, but...
Then don't.
But I must keep a check on the symptoms. If you go off on one of your absurd peregrinations...
Beverly, can't you forget it for a while? It's become an obsession with you. Your work all the time. Symptoms, conditions, you never leave it alone. You're like some crazy musician who can only play 3 notes.
Have you had any recurrence of the bright flashes?
Beverly, if you don't stop it, you're going to have some sort of, I don't know, nervous breakdown. There I go now. Nervous breakdown, conditions, symptoms.
I'll cancel everything and come with you. I've always wanted to go to Barcelona. The music in the streets, the bullfights.
You'd hate the bullfighting in Barcelona. You're not primitive enough.
But I want to come. And I'll make everything like it was before. When we were kids, growing up, playing in the sand.
That'd be marvelous, darling. But some other time. It's funny. I've got this feeling I'm only passing through.
I'm sorry, Rachel. I'm very tired. Yes, you go, girl, and have yourself a good time.
Don't you ever get the feeling you've no right to be where you are?
Bob can drive you in the Humber.
Goodbye then, my love, and look after yourself.
What are you doing here? Get the car. She'll miss a bloody plane.
Careful. I might look weak and defenseless, but I know how to use this.
Where is she?
She? Who?
My girlfriend. What have you done with her?
Rachel, how?
Who's Rachel?
Young man.
Don't give me that young man shit.
Young man. I think I understand your dilemma. Now put that thing down, and I'll pour you a drink.
So I goes to the big smoke to get married and to go to the races. Well, I does me dough. And then we meet up to get spliced. And I put the missus into a motel. Well, she's waiting. Real sloppy. Real sloppy.
Yes, it's surprisingly comfortable. The bathroom, of course. What exactly are you doing here?
I'm looking for my girlfriend. Look, you must... It's crazy. I'm beginning to feel that she... Look, you must know where she is. What about your mate, the big guy?
My colleague? Oh, he wouldn't... I wouldn't wait around to ask him if I were you. He doesn't like strangers. They make him very nervous. No, Bob lives in another world. Editing.
Wow.
I wonder if... No, there isn't time. Pity. You would have been fascinated. It's obvious that your girlfriend isn't here.
Where?
Don't worry. She'll turn up. They always do.
The radio. Somebody smashed the radio. That doesn't make sense.
Sense?
Sense. What did you say your name was again?
Oh, I don't have a name.
Oh, come on.
Adams. Beverly Adams.
Dr. Beverly Adams?
How did you...
I'm doing medicine. I read a book somewhere. I've heard that name.
Through the primeval mists. Now I'm just a local witch doctor. As far as the profession is concerned, I might as well be dead. They wrote the obituary years ago.
Then Big Red gets on the phone. There's a keg on down the river. Well, of course, we get stuck into it. End up chucking our guts. And would you believe it? I couldn't find that bloody motel. Hang on, mate, I haven't finished. I couldn't find the bloody place anywhere. Not through the whole of Sydney. As far as I know, the old bitch is still there. With her legs wrapped around the bedpost.
And what was all that stuff before?
Before?
When your friend chased us. Mucking around with cameras.
Oh, nothing. Home movies. Visual therapy. You need something and it helps. Takes me back somehow. You want to watch some real movies?
Oh, dear.
Oh, hope we didn't keep you waiting.
That's all right.
Bit of all right, eh?
Oh, shit.
Famosa estrela de audiência em ambos hemisférios, tem acumulado fantástico talento artístico para esta final apresentação de Raquel, milagre da dança mágica. Retornando com seu famoso marido, Dr. Beverly Adams, para viver na sua nativa Austrália, motivo esse que forçou seu afastamento prematuro da rival. Senhoras e senhores, Raquel.
style, the attack, the passion in the face, the aplomb. And they talk about Martha Graham.
Who is she?
My wife.
Your wife? But...
She's dead. Now, she's dead.
I'm sorry.
So is she. So is she. Sorry to be dead. So I came out here. Good fat foundation.
What field?
What?
The foundation money, research, all that. What's it for?
Oh. The brain. The memory. Fascinating.
Memory? But what can you do about that? It's so subjective, so personal.
Personal? That's a good word. Sorry to terminate our meeting, but as you know, my colleague doesn't get on with strangers.
Well, thanks for,
My pleasure, my pleasure.
It's weird. But it's almost as if I've completely forgotten about her.
Rachel? You couldn't forget her. She's...
No, Kim. My girl.
Maybe she's all in your mind. Your memory.
Court will take him out, I guess.
You guess. You're always guessing.
Bev.
This is just another manifestation of your violent streak. It will come out, in the end. It will all come out. What will we look like then? A pair of common criminals. Well, don't just stand there. Find it. I might be able to repair the damage. Now, don't worry. I'm not going to hurt you. I know all about you. From your boyfriend. Nice fellow. Well, we'll have to get you out of here for a start, before Bob gets back. Nasty temper. Very nasty. You know, you remind me of someone I used to know. I'll get you on your feet. Up. And about. I'd like you to meet Rachel. She still comes here, drops in, from time to time. You'd be surprised at all the beautiful things. I think we're going to get along very well. I enjoy feminine company. Being with women.
Tal?
Your hair. It's like hers.
Towel.
Like that. Curve your back. Move your legs. Listen to the music. Listen to it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, Rachel, there's no need to turn on the waterworks. I'm only trying to help you. If you want to be a dancer, then you'll have to work, work, work. Oh, Rachel, if you could only remember the days in Rio, night falling on the water, champagne, women in white dresses at the Copacabana, all that. My heart was in my mouth as I waited for the music to start. I was more nervous than... And then the comedians left the stage and the lights flashed. There was a hush over the whole place. And I knew that everything was going to be all right. Commence! I knew you were going to be a star. You had such... You made me feel frightened in a way. You had such courage. When your partner picked you up, I felt as if my whole life Where is he now? You took all those people and you gave them... I don't know how to explain it. Can you explain it, Rachel? Now let's do that bit again. And see if we can get the feel of it. Like it was that first night in Rio. Interrupting our rehearsal. You'll upset Rachel.
Rachel?
Rehearsals are supposed to be private. Intimate.
That's not Rachel. Christ! Will you listen to me? This is getting dangerous, Beverly. Really dangerous.
Now, this is the part I really like.
Want Rachel? You'll get Rachel.
Doing to you? If I thought...
Oh, drop it, Steve. Let's just say it was a bad dream.
Rachel.
Look, mister.
Doctor.
I hope...
All
I hope you...
the beasties.
Oh, Jesus.
Beautiful. Always beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
You wouldn't know, you just wouldn't know.
Beverly?
Bob?
Will she be all right?
Maybe you should have thought of that before.
I had to do it. I had to bring it back to reality.
I know.
You should.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you. I know now. I'm ready.
Would someone mind telling me...
Oh, it's no use, Steve.
What do you mean, no use?
Steve, I don't want to be used anymore. Get me out of here.
So now you've seen it all. You know it all. Are you happy?
You're asking me. And you... There are laws in this country.
We make the laws, boy. Brand new ones. We could go back. Postpone the operation.
No, I know I'll never come back to it. I haven't got the confidence.
Will you wait a minute, Kim? Just 1 minute.
Why? I've had enough.
I want to hear the rest.
That's up to you.
Oh, you ready?
Yes. Now that the tourists are here.
Since we're in a hurry, you won't need the room.
Of course I'll need it. What's the problem? You finished that room months ago.
You need it that bad?
She needs it. I'm merely putting back the windows.
But will she be the same woman?
She will be Rachel. You want her back as much as I do. You begin to lose your sense of proportion. Once you begin to understand the possibilities of the defeat of death, do you understand what I'm saying? Are you with me?
Kim! 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 Wait! You don't understand.
I didn't understand.
No, it's a whole...
You know what they were trying to do to me.
That doesn't...
Matter. Oh.
No.
Well, how do they know she wants to come back?
Oh, don't be so...
She might have hated life.
Look, Kim, so far there's only been one sure fact in life. You die. Finish. Kaput.
That's right.
Well, now there's a chance to change all that, and we could be...
Steve, we change all the time.
It's the greatest thing, and you...
I just want to get out of here. Now.
Look, Kim. We've defeated death. We're bloody gods!
This really means a lot to you, doesn't it, Steve? Steve?
Beat you in.
I was going to read a book of yours once. I can remember the name.
That book, The Egotistical Folly of Print, superseded years ago.
When did you start all this?
Years ago. Years and years and years.
Oh, so you read it before your wife?
Rachel's death provided me with a startling opportunity. Moves through the close, tropical night. Flashing neon outside the Copacabana. Lurid posters. Raquel o milagro da danza rapace. Incredible. The old Menzies in Melbourne. It was still rather chic in 1965. The honeymoon suite. Just as it was. 1958. I searched everywhere. Rachel was still rather suspicious of Australian wines. What a memory you must... Tell me about her. Make me remember.
She always smelled of jasmine.
You can do better than that.
She showered at 11. We talked and drank coffee. And watched the midday matinee.
She must have been a lonely woman.
Just drain the liquid nitrogen out of the canister so that the body can return to something like its normal temperature. After all, it's been stored at minus 174 degrees Fahrenheit.
Sorry I asked.
If the heart is at all sluggish, they'll probably have to use an electrical impulse. And they've got the oxygen ready on the anesthetic machine to help her breathe again.
Well, why is it taking so long?
Kim?
Still, I guess after being cooped up in that tin can for 4 years, she won't mind another half hour.
Kim, this is serious. In fact, Beverly will only have a few minutes to reach the tumour before it has a chance of strangling the brain. So as soon as Rachel regains consciousness, he'll have to drill through her skull so that he...
Excuse me.
Stand by, cranial drill. Warn me of the slightest fluctuation on the pressure gauge. Position heart monitor. Don't rush, there's time. It's going to be a long night. Long night. Cranial drill. Rachel, you will be traveling again. You will be traveling again on the wind, with your pack on your back and the music roaring in your ears. We'll go back to Florence and Paris and Rio and the mountains of the moon. Rachel, I am your doctor, and I have been with you all through the darkness.
All through the darkness.
You know, I bet you were a real looker.
What?
When you were young?
Well, there were some...
Must have been fantastic with you and Rachel.
Oh, it was, in a sense.
I mean, it must have been electric.
Electric? Yes. Neon lights, all that. Oh, it was a different world. Show business. I was part of it. Rachel's world. It was all light. Yes. Electric. Now I'm rather more steam-driven.
Oh, more champagne?
Thank you.
It's so delicious.
They shouldn't do that.
What?
All that running. Bad for their hearts.
I thought it was supposed to be good for you.
Especially Bob. He's not as young as he thinks he is.
I suppose you'll have to go back soon.
Back?
Well, now that your wife's better.
Yes, I suppose so. I do wish they'd stop all that mucking about. This champagne's getting very warm. It never changes.
What?
The world.
Ah.
God damn! Don't worry, I like charcoal. It's...
Good for you?
Dr. Adams, how long will it be before Rachel is...
As long as it takes.
No, seriously.
Her body. That's fine. But the mind, that's a different matter. We'll just have to be patient. The young man with the beating heart moves through the close, tropical night.
Remember Rio, Rachel.
Flashing neon
That was
outside
marvelous. The
Copacabana.
best time of my life.
Lurid posters. Raquel, lo milagro da danza rapace. I, being this fabled, reckless young man, note with some interest the fingerprints on these pagan images of my Rachel. Streaming crowds inside. Podgy fingers of sugar daddies.
What are
stroking
you doing?
sweaty thighs of escort women.
Get out of here!
To satin bar.
The movie, it's supposed to be a hobby, a game, a joke.
Some joke.
What have you done?
I'm making her mine again. Giving her a new start. Making her remember all the good things.
Oh, who do you think you are? What about her? What about me?
You?
Yes, me.
I've got to fuse her mind. Give her back the past, as it was. We'll start at the beginning of our marriage, and this time...
You'll do it right. Pathetic.
A memorial to disaster.
Shut your mouth! Our wedding night was the most...
Yeah, say it.
She became a different woman. Different!
She is Rachel. She'll always be Rachel. She's moving.
Rachel, listen to me carefully. This is the 1st of June, 1965. Your wedding night.
Wedding.
Don't talk. You're not ready.
For what? Don't you?
Our wedding.
You know, I never go to weddings. They're so depressing.
But you remember...
Who is this? Who is this? Please.
The music. You must remember.
Stop. I don't...
Oh, come on, man. Stop it. It won't do any good.
Keep out of this. Listen, Rachel. This is the best suite in the hotel for honeymoons. They even have cupids in the bathroom.
They think of everything.
Do you remember the reporters at the door? They didn't want to talk to me. It was you, Rachel. They remember. I even had to fight them off.
I have to go.
Cameras, people.
No, you don't understand.
You don't have to say anything.
I have commitments all over the place. You'd never believe how many commitments I have.
You don't have any commitments. Not now. Look at this room. Look at it. We're not here for dalliance.
Dalliance? Do you know, I have never heard anyone actually say that. Dalliance. Jesus.
Rachel, I'm getting...
Is this your place? No offense, but I don't like the decor. It doesn't impress me, little man. I've been bedded in the best, believe me. In fact, I hate this room. It brings back too many clashing textures, as Marjorie would have said. I just say it stinks.
Let's go back.
Beverly. Beverly. Is that you? Help me.
Oh, Rachel, everything's going to be all right. All right.
Where are we?
Right back at the beginning.
Why did you book this hideous room without consulting me? What if I want to give interviews? I told you we should go to Paris. Oh, no. We end up in some stinking hole. Beverly, you know I have to keep up my image.
But what about...
It doesn't matter about you because you haven't got one.
I felt that we shouldn't be too extravagant after all. We're only just starting out.
So they call this a honeymoon suite. Does that give you some sort of kick? Imagining what other people have done in this room. Young people. Men and women. Boys and girls. perfume in the air, the smell of sweat on the sheets.
I'm very tired.
Tired? Oh, well, at least you gave it a try. I'll say that for you. You tried for 2 solid hours and couldn't get it up. You weren't even pissed.
Rachel.
Don't you know how insulting? You slug!
Rachel!
That's enough.
It wasn't like that. She's hallucinating.
Where have you been?
Waiting, like always.
You never had to.
Her brain. There must be more torn tissue than I realized. Maybe I can still do something. I'll operate again, go in deep, nothing to lose.
Wait till he goes.
We're always waiting. I'm sick of waiting.
Her mind is wrecked, lying in bits. The anesthetic.
This time, babe, it's just us.
You were wonderful in Rio. You wore a tangerine dress. Do you remember how we used to run through the streets wearing our monster masks? How we queued for tickets to the monorail rides? The years and places are fading in my mind somehow, like old sepia photographs.
Still have a body like a dancer.
A dancer?
Yeah, you used to be a dancer.
We used to drive through France at night. Headlights picking up the ghosts. Driving all night. And sleeping on the beach. Keeping to the budget. Saving on hotel bills.
I can't remember. Maybe some bright lights.
Do you feel like a dancer?
I feel like I'm me, and it's great.
Para esta final apresentação de Raquel, o milagre da dança baixa. Retornando com seu famoso marido, Dr. Beverly Adams, para viver na sua nativa Austrália, motivo esse que forçou seu afastamento prematuro da ribalta. Senhoras e senhores, Raquel!
It would be stupid to thank you. Bev? How do you thank someone for giving you... You know what I mean. Bob and I were... We're so grateful to you. I know he doesn't say much, but you know how he feels. I'm just so sorry I can't go back there with you. Bev?
Oh, sorry.
That's all right, Kim. We'll just... I'll be going as soon as Bob gets back.
Everything's ready, Rachel. Your things are in the launch. I guess you'll be all right, Bev, for a while. There's lots of food, money.
Bye, Beverly.
Starting again. I don't know what to say.
She's gone.
But you've given us... There's so much to do. To learn.
Books to write. Please, close the door. I can't see... I can't...